In this video, I'm going to be making a can koozie using the Maker's Leather Supply template, as you can see there. I'm going to use a small hole punch just to knock those out right there on the corner. I'm using 6-7 ounce Veg Tan leather. As you can see, they have a line on the template to where you're supposed to sew and trim. You mark that this way. Put that line on one side and then mark the other side. I'll figure it out in just a second. Taping it up with packing tape to be able to do a little tooling on the one end. I'm going to just stamp it out with a Basketweave stamp. Customer's grandkids call him T-Paw, so we're going to put T-Paw on the front of it too. Already have my stitch line marked, so now I'm going to mark my border line for the tooling. I'll use my swivel knife to cut in that border. Making a light line to keep my stamp straight. I'm using the Berry King Texas Basketweave stamp. That's why I keep looking at it. I'm trying to make sure the Texas is facing the right direction every time. Otherwise, I'll have an upside down Texas in the middle of it, and that wouldn't be very nice. Going to use a border stamp to make a border around it. Beveling the inside of the part where the teapaw is. Got to have a cactus. Using a matting backgrounding tool to clean it up a little bit to where you can't see where I overshot the lines a while ago. Customer wanted my logo on the other side, so we'll burn that with a laser since it's going to be so big. Give it a light coat of oil before I get ready to antique and dye it. Good for your skin. Using EcoFlow Saddle Tan Antique. I don't do any resist on this because I like the way that it dyes the leather also, as it also antiques. Going to seal it with a 50-50 mix of Resin and water. I'm going to run it through my airbrush and give it a couple of coats. Got to get the tape off of it, get it ready to contact cement together. We'll let that sit a minute and get tacky. Always happens when you get one side looking good and the other side is not lining up right. So see if you can get it apart. Hopefully, yep, got it. Forgot to take the camera with me, but I stitched it up on my Cobra Class 26 sewing machine. And I'm going to trim up the threads and burn them off, and then we'll clean up the edges and slick them up and make them look pretty. Scribe me a line there so I don't make a wonky cut. Yeah, dang it, my hands are always in the dang way. Using a Craftool number 2 edge beveler. Going to burnish the edges with a little bit of water and glycerin saddle soap and a canvas cloth. And that's when you realize you forgot to do the inside before you put it together. using Fiebings Dark Brown dye to dye the edges with. I got that cute little dye marker thingamajiggy there from Maker's Leather Supply. It works like a charm. It's backwards threads when you try to unscrew the top to put the dye in it. But other than that, it is awesome. Using a bone folder to break some of the glue loose that's up close to the stitches so the can will fit in there. It's going to be a snug fit anyway. It'll loosen up with use, of course, but got to get it broke up to where you can get in there the first couple of times anyway. As an afterthought, I figured I better round off the corners so they're not sharp corners. With leather, it's not really sharp anyway, but you know what I mean. Just to make it look a little bit better. Gotta re-dye it also. There it is. Can Coozie for T-Paul. Made by 6 Mile Leather, Bryan, Texas. The can is gonna be tight. Yeah, real tight. There it goes. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment if you're so inclined, good or bad. I need help. Thank you.